Oh, here it is, as promised. I got the glasses. I got the cards. It's some celebrity tarot. Yes, it is. All right. So, been having some fun tonight because we definitely have fox kits in this thing I call stick condo, which I am not overly fond of. We created this thing in our yard. Well, I didn't fully create it. It was just piling up some logs and sticks, and now it's huge. So we jokingly refer to it as stick condo, and there are definitely fox kits in it. And I've been taking some video, but I put it up some other channels and stuff. They're fun to watch, but they gotta go, because you know what? We got neighbors with chickens. We got 4 neighbors with chickens right next door, across the way, and down the road. One more, too. Nope, you can't have fox and chicken together. That can't be. All right, so we're going to take a look at this. And I'll write down the timestamps, and I'll at least get them in there. We'll do the weekend first. This girlfriend story. I'm sorry, it just cracked me up when somebody asked about it. I looked. We'll see where this is at. Then Zayne's health. This guy who's a football player in France, he'll be 3rd. I don't know how to say his name. Kilian, Mbappe. And he's been linked with this woman. We'll look at that. And then for funsies, the future of the Met Gala. How are people feeling about it in this day and age? Let's take a look. All right, so let's go to the weekend first. So the gossip you gave me for fun and entertainment only, right? And this is the Neon Tarot deck that I like to use for celebrities. She's been deleting posts, or he's deleting. I don't know. There may be some break. Anyway, whatever somebody posted just cracked me up because it just sounded like middle school stuff. Like, and in this day and age, I have to say, it's got to be hard when you're public. And I believe this is Simi Kadra. I know I did a video on him a while ago. And this DJ. I don't remember what I said, but we're going to find out. What can we know about the weekend and current state of love affair? How is it going? What can we know? And I guess, the gossip is that this thing is over. There's some bad bitterness. And if you've been together a minute, and they've tried to keep it really quiet and private, but that's also like next level hard in our society today. 24/7 news, and everybody has a camera. And where do you go? You don't know. All right, the weekend and the girlfriend. I don't think it's going on, but I don't know. I liked his song, Sally, when the wine. Okay, I can't sing like him, so I shall not try. But what can we know about the weekend and current state of love affairs? Current state of love. What is going on? Am I going to get anything when I'm cutting today? Is he the King of Cups and emotional? I don't know. That would be pregnancy. I don't think there's any of that going on here. The weekend. What can we know about the weekend? The singer, the musician. I think he plays too. He's mostly the singer. What's going on in the relationship? Okay, I'm gonna cut it. What can we know about this situation? The weekend and his girlfriend, I believe her name is Simi Kadra. Are they together? Are they not? What can we know? The weekend and Simi Kadra. What is going on? 444. Okay. All right. This is what we'll see with the cards. Okay. Well, that's not a love card. This is, things are tied up. Trying to see it from different points of view. It's in stasis. I think it's run its course. That's what I would say. Okay. In the middle. Oh dear. Oh dear. This is certainly not a love card. 7 of Swords. Somebody feels ripped off. And from what was written in the comment section, it looks like that would be her. And you see how they're taking the swords and running away, and the friends are partying at the carnival. So, I mean, that's taking something and, well, feeling used. Feeling, yeah, that's the rip-off. That is the abuse of things going on. This is terrible. The King of Swords. Okay, truth. You want the truth, and you're going to cut to it. Let's get, I gotta get another card. Well, oh gosh, she's always nice. He's a star. She is too in her own right. Him more so. Just have to cover her because it will a little be. But, AI will say it doesn't like the art. It's the karmic star. It's also, look, they're both stars. Okay, all right. That doesn't mean, I'm not hopeful that this card says a lot. Somebody feels extremely, extremely ripped off and angry. And this is the truth. I think they'll be better friends in time. Maybe that card is speaking to his star power. He's going to have such a nice career. He already has a nice career. He will have even more of a nice career. And things have their ending. They have their ending, and we have to speak our truth. All right. Let's look at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Yeah, I get the Sun. They're going to be friends, and they may even continue to be a little bit off and on. Right now, it's certainly off. But right next to it, you have the 5 of Swords. It's 5 of Clubs. This is arguments. So even though while it may be off and on, this is not a love card. I don't see anything here about this being particularly like ongoing and going forward. Okay, going inside. Well, that's nice. That's a celebration. But I think it's more about his career going really well. I don't think this is their wedding. I don't think so. They're going to be seeing other people. And whoever may be feeling ripped off has just got to get over it. These things happen. Things run their course. And so none of that is, except the card inside is speaking about a celebration, but I don't think it's for them. And I don't remember what I said. If you look in my playlist, you'll find it. And I couldn't tell you right now what I would have said then, because I forget this stuff almost as fast as I've said it. All right, let's look at Zayne and his health. He had to cancel his tour, but he said he'll be coming back better and stronger. I believe it. I don't know why, but I just felt like maybe it's something with his throat. I don't know if I'm not saying he's abused his throat, but he needs to rest his vocals for sure. But let's look at his health. Okay, all right, I'm going to try this other deck too. This one has been working for me. This is my first original deck that I ever used. It's a kind of a collectible deck. It's the Moroccan tarot. It's pretty much like Rider-Waite. But okay, Zayne from is it Backstreet Boys? Yeah. But he's on his own, singing on his own. What can we know about his health? Okay. Oh, come on. This one really shuffles nicely. I love this deck. For a while, I didn't feel like it was really working, and now I sort of feel like it is. He's sad. It's a heartbreak. He didn't want to cancel tour, but I think very good medical advice was telling him to do so. Yeah, he's going to get better. That's victory. 6 of Rods. I often see things while I'm shuffling. and I just like to share it. I don't know what it is, and I'm not a medical doctor, and this is just for entertainment only. Let's find out what we can intuit. Cards are here to try and unlock our intuition. What can we know about Zayne's health? And where's it going? Is he gonna get better? Will he get back on the road? I'm saying he will. All right, Zayne's health. What can we know about his health? Will he be better sooner than later? Sooner than later. He had to cancel a bunch of things for it. Okay, what can we know about his health? Yep, there he is resting. Four of Swords is definitely the card of rest. You got to sit down. You got to take it easy. Okay, in the middle, we got the Six of Coins. So this is generosity. But if we're looking at it from the health point of view, whatever in his blood might have been tired too. I don't know what he has. I said throat. No, I'm saying blood. It's going to get better, and he'll feel more youthful. We see these youth in the card. Next card out. Well, it's the Lovers. We asked about his health, but this is going to also speak to deals and contracts coming back. He'll be able to get back on the road, get back, and be able to resume the tours and things. His fans are faithfully waiting. I can see that. And that can be fandom around him. At the bottom, very interesting, another love card. So maybe he is involved with somebody. This is the Knight of Cups, the Cup of Love. Certainly a lot of love around him, a lot of people surrounding him, and somebody who maybe really cares for him is helping see him through this particular crisis. He's going to be all right. All right, inside, yeah, it's all good. Six of Swords, we're moving across the choppy waters to something safer, and we'll have some emotional new starts again. Yeah, and love. So whoever's around him, I don't know about who he might be seeing, but I think he has some very dedicated partner that's helping him and is extremely helpful and soothing. So let's take that for what it is. And I missed the timestamp. All right. Oops. Yeah. I'll watch it and then I'll get it. All right. I'm sort of swapping around my decks, are I not? Yes, I am. This is my traditional Rider-Waite that I'll use for the next one. I don't know how to say his name. Kilian Mbappe. He's a French soccer player. He was born 1998, December 20th. I think that's Sagittarius. I could be wrong. So he's seeing Esther Exposito, a Spanish actress. Let's take a look at them. For love. How's that going? They look nice together. Well, don't they all? I mean, and he's particularly handsome. He really is. Yeah, we'll take a look at this. And I'm going to start it around 1346. Come on over here. I am butchering his name. I should have listened to it, but I did not. I wanted to be sure I just get this done. I won't get it done this weekend, I'm pretty sure. I'm going to be vending, and that's another story. All right, Kilian M, soccer player, French soccer player. Let's warm you up, deck. And it looks, he's been rumored to be with Esther Exposito, a Spanish actress. Is this, what can we know about this relationship, I guess is the way I want to ask it. Kilian from France, beautiful soccer player. He's had a wonderful career, and he will continue to do good things for soccer. No problem there. So interesting. Whenever I talk about these famous people, I often get that star card. Here it is. hanging out on the bottom. And these are shiny people that we like to watch. They take our mind off our troubles. I'm all in for that. Okay, so Kilian, Mbappe. How is he? How is this relationship with Esther? What can we know? What can we know? What can we know about this? Look when I cut. I think he might be traveling. All right, one more shuffle. Kilian. I am saying it wrong. Okay, at 1541, I'm gonna cut, and then we'll see more. All right, our French soccer player, Mr. K. And what can we know about love? Looks like he's dating this Spanish actress, Esther Exposito. What can we know about this relationship? I do that 3 times. I'm doing it one more because I am not focused. What can we know about this relationship? Okay, there we are. Okay, let's take a look. Oh, you don't like to see that, and I hope I only did it 3 times. Again, the 7 of Swords. But this is also the past position, so the thief, maybe they've both felt robbed in other past relationships. Here in the middle, we have the Magician manifesting. It's a sunny card. They both are. But this one, they're clearly taking what they shouldn't while others are distracted. The Magician is a nice card. And I think he's working hard on his career. And he has deals and offers. But we asked about love. He's having a good time. Yeah. 3 of Cups. Parties, celebrations, taking another card. What do we see? I see loss. So maybe this relationship is not one that's going to last. Although they may have been together for a minute, I'd be considering, well, wait and see. At the bottom, I do see the 10 of Pentacles. That is a happy family. I get the feeling they are kind of together. I don't know if this is loss that's related to this. I don't know enough about him. But there's some happiness that's at the base of this. And so I think he is having fun and he is happy with this particular woman. This outcome position would say this may not be the thing that lasts forever. Okay, let's look inside. Well, and if it doesn't, he's going to be going off in his own direction, having plenty more of adventures. I mean, the loss feeling may not last forever. This is not giving me who his future wife might be. I'm just not seeing that. I think he very well could be committed with this Spanish woman. I don't know that it's marriage, but they're in a committed relationship. He's kind of emotionally balanced, and I felt the word generosity, like he's a generous human. Let's wait and see and look at it again in a couple of months. But I don't know. I'm not saying. It just looks like, maybe they fight and argue. Maybe that's the 7 of Swords. It might not be as it may not be the one. And if it is, it may not work out. Okay, last one. The future of the Met Gala. So, as long as the owner of Amazon is involved, I think, and his wife, who is not super popular, and I don't feel like I should say certain names because some videos get suppressed, and that's why I've even had to be careful with not do as much political, whatever. Okay, I'm going back to this deck because I feel like it. I just picked it up. But I want to know about the future of the Met Gala. What can we know about that? Especially with current ownership. And I feel like right now, there were protests and things. There's a lot of difficulty in the world. There's food insecurity. There's job insecurity. There's job loss. There's, how do I pay my medical bills? My mom has cancer. How can I help? So when they have these big parties with all these costumes, which can be artful and they can be fun to watch. Here's what I got when I was thinking about the Met Gala. It's of the rich, it's for the rich, and if you're not rich, you can maybe just watch. And it just, I get French Revolution vibes from this. Like, it's tone deaf, in my opinion. This is my take on it. I like to watch a pretty costume too, but right now, and if it's truly for charity, be transparent. Where is this money going? Or why do you have to do this to give your money away? Can't you just give your money away? Doesn't Mackenzie Scott do that? Like, come on. So, I just think we might be at a turning point with some of this stuff. While it's fun to watch, while it's fun to see celebrities in beautiful clothing, and the Met Gala has a rich history, I think particularly some of the leadership at the top is giving it a bit of a stain. This is my opinion. This is what I think. Let's take a look-a-roo. All right, Met Gala. Met Gala. That's a lover's card. Some people love it. Two of Cups. Toasting up the cups. I want to get to the truth. That's the King of Swords. I want to know, what's the future of it? Okay, I'm going to leave it there. And I'm going to write down about 21, 26. I started cutting. What's the future of the Met Gala? How's this going to play out in, say, Tarot doesn't love time, but give me some 10 years, can you? Are we still going to have the Met Gala, or will it be morphing into something else? Or what can we know? Okay, that's 3 about the Met Gala and its future. Okay. So the Six of Cups, Pentacles, the generosity. Here they all generously giving away their money. But are they? Some of this stuff hides behind charity and says it's charity, but it doesn't all go there. The Queen of Swords. I like this queen. She is the coldest queen in the pack. She gets to the truth. She's the divorcee. She's like no nonsense. And that's kind of right now. Give us no nonsense. Tell us more truth. Okay, the future card. Interesting. The Hierophant. It goes on, I guess. It gets a blessing. But maybe it changes. I'm going to take another card. Yeah, it's got the sun with the baby on it. It still has many years left to go. I don't know that it's really going to change all that much. They feel like they are the blessed ones who do this stuff. I guess. Looking at the bottom. Yeah, Queen of Rods. Even though we speak our truth, yeah, we got the Queen of Rods down here. Always the creative ideas coming up. I guess I don't think it's really actually going to change entirely very much. It might tone down a little. Because again, next to it, you got the Page of Swords. And that's the youth reflected here in the Queen of Swords who want more truth with it. Okay. They maybe don't get all of this. Maybe this is something for older people. I don't know. I'm going to look inside the deck. This is down the road. Well, that would say yes, things will change. This is the world. This is completion. I don't know exactly how, but I think it has to do with youth. And the other card. Yeah, this is also youth. Wanting more transparency about where that money goes and then how you're doing business and how you're doing. All right, I'll leave this here. I'll get the timestamps in. Thank you for watching, liking, commenting. Tell me if I forgot somebody I'm going to look at. I'll get after the Jonas Brothers later. Like, who knows, next week. Just got a lot of different projects I do. I do upcycling in my own right. This is a cape. But a lot of my upcycling involves free motion sewing, like that base. Anyway, I've been getting some things ready for vending. And then when that frees up after Saturday, I won't be doing so much of that. So, thanks for being here, and bye for now.